And I'm going to start with Bentham Ohia, who's the CEO of Te Wānanga Aotearoa. He's just passed me his CV, which is very brief. Born Waikawa Bay, which is just around the corner from Picton. So welcome, and over to you.
Kia ora hui mai no tātou I tēnei wā. Tuatahi e mea ke neira ki tō tātou matanui te rangi. Whakahone anō ki tō tātou kingi tu hei te kau iari ki whānui tonu. Me ngā mate anō ki kia rungi a tātou katoa I te whānui. Me anō hoki ki tangata whenua tēnei rohi o tātou, kia Ngāti Toa, Ngāti Raukawa, Te Atiawa. Me ngā kaurangaranga maha hapu ke wainganui a tātou e tau nei. Māori mai, Pākehā mai, aha mai, ki tātou te whānui hui mai nei tēnei rā. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou. Kia ora hui mai no tātou katoa. My name is Bentham Ohia, and I do come from this beautiful place called Waikawa in Picton. I'm currently the CEO of the Whanau, although I started as the caretaker 15 years ago. So it's great to be here. My angle on this discussion today is this kaupapa, which is around whānau transformation through education. I have to say, though, that I was expelled from 2 high schools before I was sent to Te Aotearoa College, so maybe I'm not the ideal person to be up here to talk about this kaupapa, but then again, maybe I am the right person. So there's sort of 6 key focuses I want to talk on today in relation to this kaupapa, and one is around this whole social dependency and bringing them into, the ao whānau, into sort of the society. So my sort of line is, if education is not the answer, then what is the answer? The second focus I want to focus on is around communities and how whānau sort of know the issues and also know the solutions and belong at that community level. Third one is probably recognising the diverse realities of community, and that will require diverse solutions rather than the one solution fits all. Well, the fourth kaupapa is really probably a distinctive contribution of our institution, is around this: don't teach me about my culture, but use my culture to teach me. Fifth area is around what counts as knowledge, or what counts as success, and who decides, actually. Who decides what knowledge is and who decides what success is. And my last point is an awesome advertisement. I think it's the New World Supermarket, but it says, it ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. And I thought I'd just sort of end with a bit of that stuff. So I'll have the tenors sitting over here, the sopranos over here, the bass, and the singers over here, and hopefully it'll sound all right at the end. So my first one is around education, really, and whānau transformation through education is really our mission, the organisation that I work for. It's probably a mission that I will work with as part of my life, irrespective of what organisation I work in the future. And the reason why is probably because of the intergenerational issues that we currently have will require intergenerational solutions. Not just the quick fix, get them into any job. I'm actually not in that camp. A lot of our people in this country work in jobs that they don't want to be working in long term, and they are looking for solutions to get into better jobs. And so when we're thinking about solutions in the current reality, I really want us to think about future realities also, because 10 years ago we were probably having the same conference. 20 years ago we were probably having the same conference. I probably had hair back then, 20 years ago. 30 years ago we were probably having the same issues and the same discussions. So I really want to promote an intergenerational solution versus a quick fix. Just want to talk a little bit around this whānau transformation through education focus around communities. I can remember back in the 1990s, some of our best organisations to respond and to address some of our local issues during that time were from the local providers, the small providers who are permanent residents of those communities, and to promote the idea that the community continues to be the best people to identify the issues and to come up with those solutions at a local level. I don't think that will change today. I don't think that will change tomorrow. Don't look as though it changed 10 years ago. I just want to promote that idea also today. So it's also about empowering them to be able to make those solutions and come up with those ideas. In the 1990s, there were many different small organisations that did some powerful stuff. And it's not good in essence that they've haven't continued to be a permanent part of those landscapes. And we're again coming around a cycle again, trying to create new initiatives, which primarily would have been the core business of those institutions 10, 15 years ago. So it's about promoting community endeavour, entrepreneurship, and supporting that. I also want to talk about the Te Wānanga leadership theory. The Te Wānanga leadership theory is really about ensuring our leadership knows where the tea towel is as we continue through our initiatives and our work. And it is a big philosophy within the Whanau. I am the CEO, but I know where the tea towel is. And if I don't know where the tea towel is, someone's really going to show me and give me the roadmap back to where the kitchen is. And the reason why I say that is about ensuring that we stay connected to the realities and changing realities of our communities. So the Te Wānanga leadership theory is well alive at the Whanau. I think it should be well alive throughout any initiative we do in this country. And it's just maintaining grounding in our communities and the needs of our communities. And as those change, our realities and our solutions change. So my last question really is in reference to those community organisations. How can we ensure that they're a permanent part of the landscape? They're not temporary for 10 years and then we'll need them 10 years later and try to recreate something again. How can we ensure a level of permanency for these smaller community organisations?